Welcome back, everyone. This video is lesson 3 in my mini-series on picking with a pick. Now, I would encourage you to go back and watch lessons 1 and 2 if you haven't already, and you can find them using the link that I have copied to the video description. And in lesson 1, we went over picking patterns that involve the middle 4 strings, and in lesson 2, we went over patterns that involve all of the strings except the low E. And the most important thing to get from them before you jump into anything with picking is that you should always alternate pick, meaning you pick down, up, down, up, down, up. Don't just pick down, 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 because that won't give you optimal speed. Alternating will give you more speed. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. All right, so we're going to go through 5 different picking patterns, and they're going to increase in difficulty. So what I recommend doing is mastering each one before moving on to the next. So you can replay them, you can slow them down by adjusting the playback settings and changing the playback speed to 0.75x, and just really master each one before you move on to the next. And you can find each of those 5 patterns written out in the video's description. All right, pattern number 1 is basically just introducing the low E string. So we're going to go low E, A, D, G. And we're going to do that 4 times. I like to just spice it up by doing a chord change each time I go through a pattern. And I'm just going to change between a G and a C2. You don't have to do that. You don't even have to do a chord. You can just, keep it open, and it'll sound worse, but, whatever you want to do. All right, so 4 times. Low E, A, D, G. I'm switching chords. You don't have to. Low E, A, D, G. 2 more. Low E, A, D, G. Last one. Low E, A, D, G. All right, once you have that mastered, then you can move on to pattern number 2. And pattern number 2 goes like this. A, G, low E, B. A, G, low E, B. So there's some jumping around. I did that on purpose just to make it a little bit harder. So take it slow. And I'm going to go through it 4 times. You can keep going through it as many times as you need before you master it. All right. So we have A, G, low E, B. I'm changing chords. You don't have to. A, G, low E, B. 2 more. A, G. Notice that I'm alternate picking. B. Last one. A, G, low E, B. All right, pattern number 3, and this is where it's starting to get interesting. There's some really big jumps. In fact, you have the biggest possible jump. You're going to start by going from low E to high E, and then A, B. This one sounds pretty good sped up, actually. And you really want to master this one before going to the next one, because the next one is just adding a phrase to this existing one right here. All right, so good and slow, 4 times. Low E, high E, A, B. Low E, high E, A, B. 2 more. Low E, high E, A, B. Last one. Low E, high E, A, B. Okay, if you are ready, we're going to add on to that for pattern number 5. And sped up, it sounds like this. It's a pretty nice pattern. And what we're doing is we're doing the last one plus an additional phrase. So we're going low E, high E, A, B. Now we have the middle strings. D, G, A, B. Let's practice that 4 times together. All right. Low E, high E. I'll go a little slower. A, because it's pretty hard. B, D, G, A, low E, high E, A, B, D, G, A, B. Two more. Low E, high E, A, B, D, G, A, B. Last one. Low E, high E, A, B, D, G, A, B. And that's a real fun one to speed up. All right, the next one's something totally different. This one is going to, again, use all 6 strings, and so this one is going to be like A, D, G, low E, high E, B, G, B. All right, so sped up, that's like, sounds kind of nice. And really be careful with this one. You're jumping around a lot. If you haven't been reading these patterns in the description, I would recommend you do that with this one. All right, so 4 times through, here we go. We have A, D, G, big jump to low E, bigger jump to high E, B, G, B. 3 more times. So we're going to go A, D, G, low E, high E, B, G, B. 2 more. A, D, G, low E, high E, B, G, B. Last one. A, D, G, low E, high E, B, G, B, and with a celebratory strum on the G major. A little bit out of tune now. All right, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, etc., and I look forward to seeing you next time. God bless.